Okay, let's go ahead and take this a step further. You know that we do things. We start out pretty basic, and then we're going to add a couple steps here. We see a chemical reaction produces 98 grams of sulfur dioxide gas. And so in your head, I want you to go ahead and think about what is sulfur dioxide? What's the chemical formula on that? We know that that's SO2, okay? And notice that it says the word gas. Let's go ahead and write down the starting information, which is 98.0 grams of SO2. And it tells us that that is at STP. So why is that important? Because think about what we've been talking about here, people. 1 mole of any gas at STP takes up how much space? 22.4 liters. What was the volume of the gas produced? So here's a situation where we're given grams and we are trying to get now to liters of SO2. We have not talked about any way to go directly from grams to liters, but I want you to think about what we talked about last unit. Are we able to go from grams to moles and then go from moles to liters? Absolutely, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to go ahead and drop down grams of SO2 because we want grams to go away. And then think for a moment, what does that represent? That's going to represent 1 mole of SO2. Because what value are we going to calculate and are we going to put right there? We're going to put the molar mass. What's molar mass, Miss Vaughn? Let's come back over here and think about it. You know that sulfur weighs 32. You know that oxygen weighs 16. And please note that there are 2 oxygens. And let me go ahead and put this in my calculator because I don't trust my brain at this time of night. That gives us 64 grams. We know that 64 grams of sulfur dioxide represents 1 mole. That's what we've been doing, guys. So now grams of SO2 is canceled out, and we want to drop down moles of SO2. And look what we have here. What's that relationship we've been talking about the past 2 slides? We know that 22.4 liters of sulfur dioxide represents 1 mole. And once again, your moles of SO2 cancel out, and you're left with liters of sulfur dioxide. And now let's go ahead and multiply straight across and then divide by the bottom. And I'm getting 34.3 liters of sulfur dioxide. So if you have 98 grams of sulfur dioxide at STP, what volume is actually present? We would say 34.3 liters.